It's an incredibly important time of year because we're talking about kids and the importance of protecting them and what we can do to try to help them get through an incredibly deadly disease. I've been lucky enough to be part of the Cure Childhood Cancer sort of family on the different end for a while. Luckily, I have people who are much smarter than I am to talk about it now, though. Mandy Garola, who's Vice President of the South Georgia area, and Luna Kummer as well, who's our star today. So Luna is a survivor herself. She's dealing with it all. Mandy, talk to me a little bit about, you know, this is so hard to see kids deal with some of these kinds of things. You've done it for so long, but we're really making an effort every day to beat this disease.
We are. Cure's mission is to conquer childhood cancer through funding targeted research and also supporting local patients and families. And so that's how my little friend Luna came with us today. But it's so important for us to just support these families in our community as they're going through treatment and then work behind the scenes to improve treatment for them as well.
Because it's one of the things we always talk about is the fact of there are just not as many drugs for kids out there as there are adults, and the kids need their own things because it's so difficult for them.
That's right, there aren't, and kids get a lot, people don't realize that the cancers that affect children a lot of times are different than the cancers that affect adults, and just not a lot of organizations are funding research exclusively for pediatric cancer. And so that's what Cure does, and that's sort of what sets us apart is all of our research is focused on pediatric cancers.
And the survival rate is very high for children as well.
It is, it's over 80% now, and you know, that fluctuates depending on the type of cancer, but Cure really focuses our research on those difficult to treat cancers that have a poor prognosis.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and that's why Luna's here too. Luna, why are we here today? What is this month? Or what is September?
Childhood cancer.
Yeah, it's Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, right? And what's the color that everybody's wearing?
Goldish yellow.
Goldish yellow. You're right, it's gold because we always fight childhood cancer with gold. And you guys have so many different events going on this month, but also beyond that, it's connecting with the kids with gold bows and so many things. We've got some video we've shown over the years of all the fun that they get to have.
Absolutely. In September, it's really our chance to kind of showcase Cure's mission, and so many community partners are helping us do that this month. You know, if you go to our website, there's just a whole list of, like tonight, Texas Roadhouse is doing a give back night. So if you eat there, we get a percentage, and we have things like that all month long. We have even some partners that are doing the whole month, and we have a neighborhood flag campaign as well. You want to show them? Show them the flag.
You got the flag right there.
There it is. And so we have about 800 of these left to sell. We've sold almost 3,000, and we have about 800 left. So cureflags.org is where you can order one and have it sent to your house.
Luna, what would you tell people about why it's important to get a flag or support childhood cancer?
I would say because this is every time I go outside, almost every single person in our neighborhood has this on the front of their house.
And you know why they have them?
Yes, because they love Cure.
And they love you, because they're your neighbors and they're supporting you too, right? Mm-hmm. That's right.
It's an amazing thing to have this because we started with gold bows at one point, and now to have these flags. Unfortunately, it's become a bigger and bigger event, whether it's Katie's Gathering that you do now in multiple different counties, because this has become a bigger problem, hasn't it?
Absolutely. Each year the incidence is on the rise, and so we just want to keep continuing, plugging away and making those treatment outcomes even better.
Yeah, and it's throughout Georgia into the low country as well. So if you want a flag or something, unfortunately, we're stretching there. We're still aiming for an event in the low country. Nationwide.
We'll ship our flags nationwide this year. So
well, good. So all of you watching in Alaska, you can get one here too. So it's good. But Luna, what would you have to tell everybody who buys a flag?
Well, my mom buys flags.
Thank you.
Would you say thank you to them? Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead. Tell them thank you.
Thank you.
And Mandy, if they want to get a flag, where would they get one?
Cureflags.org. And you know, also in addition to the research, we fund programs for patients like Luna right here in Savannah at the Children's Hospital, and have all kinds of programs. We do meals at the hospital, financial assistance, counseling, just anything we can do to support the families while they're on treatment.
Yeah, and we talked before, you have amazing partners out there. I wanted to show you just a list of some of them this month. We have the full list at WSAV.com, Cure Childhood Cancer as well, to help girls and boys like Luna who are dealing with this. But the best part is going to those events and seeing them as they grow up. I think of Lily, who just moved on to college after I saw her when she was just probably 10 years old when started with this. So that's what we're shooting for every time, and that's
Exactly.
what keeps you going, doesn't it?
Exactly. That's exactly what we're shooting for, is survivorship for all these kids.
Yeah. Luna, anything else to say to all the people out there about kicking childhood cancer's butt?
Say go gold in September.
Go gold in September.
Okay, and you have one more job. What do you got to do now? What's it time for? It's time to point, but what do you have to say? Say, go weather with
Go weather with
Brian?
Brian.
Okay, we'll go to weather with Brian then.